up guys, my name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel and to another budget recap video. We're going over February. Let's see how we did. By the way, if you like this spreadsheet, you can get it for yourself. It is linked below. It's an instant download to Google Sheets and comes with a detailed video tutorial. All right, February, we brought in $10,355 of income, so let's see how that's all broken down. First of all, for investing, we contributed $300 to my Roth IRA. Even though I am currently 8 months pregnant, we are still trying to prioritize our financial goals, one of which is investing for retirement. So making sure we're contributing to retirement every single month, no matter how big or how small, hopefully bigger than smaller, but doing something every single month towards that goal is really important to us. Next, for my husband's student loan, we paid the minimum payment of $830. We are paying the minimum payment on that for now because the interest rate is so low that it just doesn't make sense to pay extra right now. Okay, moving on to expenses, we paid our mortgage, which was $4,300, and that does include taxes and insurance, and I do round up by about $50 to get it to an even number. Next, for life insurance, we paid our normal $105, and then for internet and cell phone $115, and then for car insurance we paid $127. It is so low because our cars are old, and so we have pretty low car insurance, which is great. I'd love to keep our cars for a while. Fingers crossed that they keep running very nicely. It was an expensive month for utilities, $985, not just because it's winter and it's been very cold here in Massachusetts, but also because we had to pay our quarterly utility bill to the town. So that's water, trash, and sewer. And that's obviously like every 3 months we have to pay that bill. So it is higher for the month of February because we did pay our quarterly bill this month. And also our just heating costs were pretty high as well. All right, groceries and takeout, we budgeted $1,200 and we came in just under budget at $1,195. I am so proud of myself because the whole second half of 2024, I was going over on groceries every single month and I just like couldn't get it together. I think like, I don't know what was happening. Part of it is that I wasn't feeling well when I was like early pregnant, but I can't excuse all of that 6 months on that because the first trimester is only 3 months and really you only feel like awful for 2 of them. But either way, the past 2 months I have stayed under on groceries or been on budget on groceries, and so I'm really happy that's been working. I really don't want to up our grocery budget. Hopefully I can continue to stick to it through the rest of the year. However, for household, we did go over at $256. I needed like another bottle of prenatals. Those are expensive. My husband needed new vitamins. My daughter, I think we got like a lot of vitamins this month because my daughter's vitamins, my husband's, and mine, I had to all get this month along with like our normal stuff. And so just went over, but that's not, I don't get like as concerned about that because that doesn't happen every single month. And also food is just so much easier to go over on than like toilet paper. You're not like excited to be like, oh, let me try out this new toilet paper or whatever. But like if you're going to the store and you're like, oh, let me try these new crackers, it's very easy to go over on groceries. So I think we'll get back to our normal household budget next month. Although that's a lie because in March we're doing a big stock up because April is baby month. And so I forgot to put it in our March budget, but we're gonna put an extra, I think like $500 to household so I can stock up on everything we're gonna need for like several months of like toothpaste and body wash and deodorant and hand soap and detergent, like all those things so I can have backups. I don't usually keep backups of things as much as I would like to because we do have the room for it in our basement storage area. I don't buy it because I'm trying to like spend as little as possible each budget, and so I stock up like a little bit if there's a good deal, but I don't buy all of it, like do a big Costco run or something. But this month we are stocking up on a lot of stuff. So anyway, hopefully our household budget for like April and May will be like very small because we'll have all the things we need. All right, for gas, we did go a little bit over at $194, but what can you do about that? Usually $175 is enough. $175 to $200. I should probably just put this at $200, but $175 has been enough lately, so just not this month. And then for miscellaneous expenses, we spent about $50 because there's always those miscellaneous things that come up. All right, taking a look at our sinking funds. Currently, my husband, myself, and my 3 kids each get $100 for personal spending money. Honestly, like this is usually $150. All last year we did $150. I've just been really trying to like cut back at the beginning of the year this year to prepare for the expenses we have coming up for having a baby. But towards the second half of the year, I expect to increase these back up to at least $150, if not more for some of them, because like $100, for example, for a baby might not even cover diapers and wipes, let alone like formula if we need to get formula. Like that stuff would come out of my son's spending budget, not from like household and groceries, because it's like stuff that's just for him. Stuff for household and groceries and takeout is like stuff for all of us. So we'll see. For now, $100 has been like working okay. It's a little tight, definitely tight, but we've been making it work. But I'm definitely going to increase these later in the year. But for February, we did do $100 per person. For school and activities, $250 has been good. My daughters each do an activity, and plus there's some things for school, like there was this Scholastic flyer that just came home and my daughter wanted a couple books. And so when we order them, I put things like that to the school fund, or if there's like a fundraiser or an event or something where we have to pay like a fee for something, that money comes out of that fund. Also later this year, which is gonna come up really quick, I know, my younger daughter is starting preschool in September. So starting in September, or maybe not till October, because I think we prepaid like the first month, she will have preschool fees. So this fund will increase later this year as well, but for now $250 is great. All right, $50 for gifts has been working well for years, and we will keep doing that. $200 for kids' birthdays and Christmas. I'm thinking, because we'll have a newborn, like he's coming in April, and then my daughter's birthdays are like over the summer. We'll basically do something like pretty small for their birthday this year. Neither of them have like really milestone birthdays. My older one's gonna be 6 and my younger one's gonna be 3. So like last year for my daughter's 5th birthday, we went like a little bit bigger. But this year I have an idea to do something small. So I think this $200 a month should be more than enough for their birthdays, including like presents and food and decorations and whatever we do. Plus whatever we need for Christmas. For car maintenance, we've been setting aside $100 a month, and that's what we did for February. That has been good. Knock on wood, our cars are running great, even though they're both like 10 and 11 years old, and I hope to keep them for another like 3 to 5 years. For home maintenance, we set aside $500, and there's just, I can't even tell you, like, this just isn't keeping up with the cost to maintain our home. There's a big project that's come up that I think we need to do, and we're gonna put it off till after the baby's here, because it can wait. But I think we need to replace our shower tub combo thing, because yeah, I think we have to, and I really don't want to do that because that's super expensive, but we'll see. We got a quote from Bath Fitter, and we thought like they could do like the cheap option where they just put the thing on top of the existing frame, but because our tub is so old, they said they can't do that. They have to rip it all out, and the quote was $10,000. So $500 a month is not enough to cover a $10,000 home expense. Yeah, don't be fooled when you buy a home. Things are expensive. It's not necessarily throwing away money to rent. It is nice to own your home and know that you can like paint it whatever colors you want. Like, it's your property. No one can kick you out as long as you pay your mortgage and property taxes, but it comes with a lot of strings attached. Like, you're responsible to fix everything. All right, and finally for medical, we set aside $300. We should hit our max out of pocket next month when I go in to deliver. And so that will be a big bill that we'll get sometime like later in the summer. So between our HSA and money we're setting aside in our sinking fund, this should be more than enough to cover all our medical expenses for 2025. But we do want to stay on top of that because I don't want medical debt. I don't want any debt ever again. And we are working on paying off debt, not accumulating new debt. So $300 to medical to make sure we can cover all of our medical expenses. So for this month, for a breakdown percentage-wise, we sent about 3% to pay yourself first, which is my Roth IRA for investing, 8% to debt, 70%, almost 71% to expenses, and then finally 18% to sinking funds. So that is it for our February budget recap. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I mentioned, if you like this spreadsheet, you can get it for yourself and budget along with me. It is an instant download to Google Sheets, and it's linked in the video description. If you like this video, as always, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Bye.